Hello, welcome back to my channel, Dizzy Doggo, where I authentically and awkwardly share my life with you. I have filmed this intro about 12 times and I don't know what to do with my arms. I keep doing awkward, weird little things, so I was like, let's just go big. Yeah, so today I wanted to just share a little bit about my art making process. So I'm figuring this out as I go along because I'm navigating the world of painting. I think this is the first time that I actually make several versions of an artwork. I usually kind of just wing it or I'll spend a long time on one thing and keep working it and keep working it. But I've been trying out making several drafts of the same piece, and I think it's been really helpful. It just like allows the idea to develop, and it also makes me treat the object as less of like a precious thing that I like can't mess up, because if I mess up I'm ruining the whole thing. Now it's just kind of like, if I mess up I can just start over and do it again. So today I have been working on a version of this painting, which I've already showed you guys like 50 times, but I am going to step it up a little bit and try something different and see how I feel about it. And then after I finish this version, I'm gonna start working on the final version. Alright, so this is where I'm at right now, currently. And instead of doing this, I should probably just film a separate, nicer video of it. But I'll just hold it in front of me to cover my SpongeBob pajamas. It grew so much from here to here. Like, it's just kind of almost a completely different piece. I like this piece of cardboard that I chose for it too. It makes me want to like put a title up here or something and like write on the side. It feels like a storybook almost. I wonder if I could actually close it. Probably not. But it could be something that like stands on its own, or even if it was like sticking on the wall. I like that that comes out. Because I do have a background in sculpture, as I have mentioned, and I'm really interested in exploring this material. I really like this painting a lot and might actually include it in the show, but we'll see. I'm kind of iffy about the flowers and how I chose to do them. I don't know how I feel about the sun too. I like how the sun came out better in this one. It's just like a lot looser. This one just looks like I'm trying too hard. I was inspired by a painting by I hope I don't get their name wrong, but their name is Elena Perez. They made a painting that is literally the exact energy of like what I was trying to capture with this painting and this painting. And when I saw it, I was like, I literally messaged my friend because she posted it on her story, and I was like, I wish I made this. because it's like exactly what I was trying to capture, and it was dealing with themes that I'm really interested in. It even has like a kokuyo in it, and I made a whole drawing about kokuyos, and I really love them and they mean a lot to me. And so like those big glowing hands I thought were like really just spectacular. So with the way that I treated the flesh this time, with this one it was like the skin is very like blotchy and gross, but I was kind of going for that because I wanted it to feel like earthy, mossy kind of. But then with this one, it still has like a little bit of that blotchiness, but it's a lot more like it's glowing. The flesh just feels a lot softer in this one, which I'm really excited about because I haven't really been able to accomplish that in terms of how I treat skin. And even though it's like green skin, I feel like there's just certain areas that feel so soft. Like this arm in the front, I don't even know how I did that, but the shading in there, so good. I got the face a lot better too. I mean, I wouldn't say better, but the face is very different. This one just feels like a lifeless doll. I was thinking about my great grandpa when I drew it, but it actually looks a lot like my dad. I just got really emotional. Yeah, it kind of looks like my dad, and my dad's in DR right now. I was just kind of trying to capture the gentleness and tenderness of like masculinity and like fatherhood, because the original inspiration behind the first couple of paintings was thinking about my grandpa, my great grandpa, going out into the land and working the land and providing for and caring for his family, for my family. I'm just thinking about softness and gentleness in association with fatherhood. And yeah, I feel like I got that. So yeah, this was just a quick little update. I'm finally getting back into the creative process. I hadn't painted in a little bit. The last thing that I painted, maybe I'll show you because I don't think I have showed anyone yet. Or maybe I did, and if I did show you, then I'm gonna feel dumb for showing you again. It's in process, and it's one of those things that I just kind of lost excitement for. I saw a painting recently that really inspired me and kind of captured a little bit of the energy of what I'm hoping to eventually get to with this one. So yeah, I think I'm noticing a pattern here where I get stuck with a painting and then I see something that inspires me and I want to get back into it. My grandma's in the kitchen, sorry for all the clanking plates. I think maybe that's something to be aware of for myself, for my own process, and realize how important it is for me to be consuming other people's work. And I think maybe it's just because for a long time I wasn't consuming any work at all. I wasn't going to any shows in person, and I wasn't even on Instagram, so I wasn't seeing anyone's work. The only work I was seeing is there's a group of my friends who we do weekly critiques of each other's work. I haven't really been engaged in like a larger dialogue, so I think I'm excited to figure out how my work fits into the picture. Like on my Instagram, I will share other people's work that I really enjoy, and then I'll keep them in my highlights. And I recently was going through my highlights of all the different artists' work that I've shared, and they all look pretty similar. They're like very colorful. It's a lot of just like bodies in nature, flowers and stuff. It wasn't even intentional. It's just kind of what I gravitate towards. It's cool to see that like the things that I'm already interested in, there's people that are also having those same interests, and I can put myself in conversation with them. That's going to be really interesting too, to think about how my work will exist in a more public way. I literally have only been sharing my work with like a group of like 5 to 10 people, and so yeah, I'm kind of nervous, to be honest. And I'm nervous in the sense that like I don't want to begin to shape my work around other people's expectations. I think that's why I really enjoyed making work undercover for the last 6 months, but it's good to work in different ways, and if I need to step back, I can always do that. Alright, so thank you for watching this video, and I'm so grateful to all of you for being so kind.